Hello, glowing hearts. Tonight, we travel to Moonbrush Forest to meet Tuna the tiger cub, a quiet soul with a gentle spirit who discovers that sometimes the softest light shines the farthest. Let's begin. Tuna the tiger cub and the Moonlight Parade, in the deep emerald jungle of Moonbrush Forest, where vines curled like ribbons and fireflies lit up the night, lived a cheerful tiger cub named Tuna. Tuna wasn't fierce like his older cousins. He wasn't loud like the parrots or fast like the monkeys. But Tuna was full of wonder. He noticed things others missed, the way dew turned leaves into glitter, how frogs blinked when they sang, and how the stars whispered stories when you were very, very quiet. He was curious, gentle, and a little shy. Every year, the animals of Moonbrush Forest celebrated the Moonlight Parade, a magical night where creatures lit up the jungle with lanterns, dances, and songs. It was everyone's favorite tradition. And this year, Tuna finally felt brave enough to join. He had been secretly working on a glowing paper lantern, shaped like a tiger paw, covered in pressed flowers and leaves. "This year, I'll walk in the parade," he whispered to himself. But when he showed his lantern to the older tiger cubs, they laughed. "It's too small. It's not even orange. Tigers don't carry flower lanterns." Tuna's ears drooped. He looked down at his paws. "Maybe I'm not tiger enough to be in the parade." So, on the night of the celebration, Tuna didn't join the line. He sat under a tree, holding his quiet lantern, heart heavy. First moral: you don't have to match others to belong. Your uniqueness is your light. As the parade marched by, glowing and joyful, Tuna watched from the shadows. He saw glowing mushrooms, leaf hats, and beetlebug drums. But then, something strange happened. A strong wind blew through the forest. It whooshed through the trees and blew out many of the lanterns. "Oh no!" the animals cried. "Our lights!" Panic spread through the line. Then, something small and steady flickered in the dark. Tuna's lantern. Still glowing. Still warm. He stepped forward, paws trembling. I have a light," he said softly. Everyone turned. Tuna held it up, his tiny lantern lighting a circle of calm in the wind. "Follow me," he said. And slowly animals gathered around. They shielded each other from the wind, sharing the soft glow. Second moral: the light you carry, no matter how small, might guide others through the dark. They walked together, lanterns relit by Tuna's steady flame. The monkeys clapped. The parrots sang again. Even the older tiger cubs looked impressed. "Where'd you get that flower idea?" one whispered. I made it," Tuna said quietly. "I like flowers. You should teach us." By the end of the parade, Tuna's lantern wasn't the biggest or the fanciest, but it was the one that kept glowing when things got tough. And as they reached the final clearing, Elder Starhorn the deer announced, "This year's Lantern of Heart Award goes to someone whose quiet courage lit the way." She turned to Tuna and smiled. To the cub who led with gentleness. Tuna blinked. "Me?" Everyone cheered. He didn't roar. He didn't leap. He just glowed. Third moral: leading doesn't always mean standing in front. It means showing up with love when it matters most. From that night on, Tuna didn't try to roar like the others. He painted. He listened. He noticed. And every year his lantern was a little different, not bigger, not louder, just more true. And when other shy cubs said, "I don't know if I'm brave enough," Tuna would smile and say, "You already are." The end. Moral value summary: you don't need to change who you are to shine. A quiet light can lead the way for many. True leaders lead with heart, not volume. Thank you for marching under the moon with Tuna today. Remember, you don't need to roar to lead. Your quiet light can guide others, just by being you. Like, subscribe, and join us again for more magical tales.